What's poppin', family? Hold on, y'all. Go live on Instagram. What's poppin', family? Happy Lunar New Year. I'm just saying, like, we're here. It's the year of the snake. I was feeling like this blue, kind of like gold kind of energy. So, yeah, something about like water signs is very significant. But yeah, we're just gonna hop straight into it. So, highest source of light, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Thank you so much for bringing us into your sacred space. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, we thank you so much for your protection, your provision, your guidance. I thank you, God, that these messages will reach the right people in the right time. And thank you for just continuing to lead us upon the right path and our highest path towards our highest destiny. And we just thank you and we love you so much for all of the things you blessed us with, the unseen and unseen. My bad, y'all. And then we pray, we love you, we thank you, we praise you. Ashe. What up, though? Grand Risings. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a webcam for YouTube because I'm looking real crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking real crazy. Um, so where do I want to start first? Okay, so I feel called to tell you what crystals I have here. I have angelite here. I also have Lemurian quartz. I have Dumarite, two different kinds of Dumarite. I have an Egyptian scarab. I have calcite, or not calcite, uh, blue quartz, and then I have this bone one. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, something about working with those crystals at this time. Just the energy of blue. The energy of blue. Okay, so the other day I kept hearing the first Noel. So something about under the star of Sirius, because I've been stargazing lately. Reincarnated. I'm a stargazer. I've been stargazing lately. And Sirius has been like very bright and right among like where I stay. And I kept hearing the song The First Noel, and I'm like, what the heck? It was January 25th too. I'm like, it's not Easter or it's not Christmas. So something about there could be a divine child that's being born, or something about the birth of Christ consciousness. Like Christ consciousness was just given birth to. So I'm getting goosebumps as I say that. So yeah. Also something about Zachariah Stitchin. He made a lot of books about like ancient history. Some people call it like folklore or mythology, but it's actually coming out that that stuff is the truth. Also, something about Lemuria. Lemuria has been coming up a lot. The land of Mu. A lot of past life activations are happening for the foundational Black American people as well too, in regards to realizing that we've been here. We've been here. So hold on, y'all. Okay, but yeah. Um, what else? There was a couple other things that came up. Something about Orion as well too. Um, I think that's pretty much it. So I kind of want to get. I want to do my hieroglyphic words first. Oh, they were like, "You right, you right." Okay. So, what does the chosen collective need to know at this time about the Lunar New Year? You got never dim your light again. Period. This is everything from the other day. We gonna set this out. We got find your home. We got Irish. We got you speak kindly and with compassion. Interesting. Y'all see these colors? Something about blue and gold. Tell us more about what the chosen collective needs to know about the Lunar New Year, please. Highest source of light. We got you are beautiful. They like just five. Something about 555. Somebody could be seeing that number a lot. A lot of big changes are happening. Okay, don't deny your intuition. A lot of big changes are happening at this time. Now I want to get a hieroglyphic word. Indigenous Spirit Team. Galactic Federation. Chinese ancestors. We got Ptah, Sekhmet, and Nefertum, the triad of Memphis and Karnak. So somebody could be taking a trip to Egypt. We got Anpu. I have a possible constellation that Anpu is from. This is not supposed to be in here. We got you are completely healed. Somebody might need to still heal something in regards to Anpu, whatever that could mean. We got Soap Debt. I know that's the stars. We got Equilius constellation. Your throat chakra is in alignment with destiny. Period. We got Cot. And we got Pyxis constellation. So something about pixies. If you losing a lot of stuff, or like you feel like stuff is like just ends up missing, it's not fairies, it's pixies. It's a big difference. That's what they said. Um, I feel led to look up this constellation. Oh wait. It stands for the little horse. Let's see. It lies in the northern sky, so it's probably over us because I stay in Michigan. So let's see the mythology that's associated with it. Um, it belongs to the Heavenly Waters constellation family, along with Pyxis and Pisces Austrinus. So that's three different constellations. So let's see, Ptah, Sekhmet, and Nefertum could be from the Equilus, Pyxis, and what they say, Equilus, Pyxis, and Pisces Austrinus from the constellation family. So something about our star family. Equalus, the little horse constellation, is usually associated with Hippie, the daughter of the centaur Chiron in Greek mythology. In Greek lore, Hippie was seduced by Alius and became pregnant with his child. Too ashamed to tell her father, she hid the pregnancy from Chiron. She escaped to the mountains and stayed there until she gave birth to the child named Melanippe. When Chiron came looking for a hippie, she prayed to the gods that he doesn't find her, and they turned her into a mare. In one version of the tale, it was the goddess Artemis who placed Hippie among the constellations. She appears to be hiding from Chiron, with only her head showing behind the Pegasus. Interesting. Okay, so let's figure out what Anpu is, because I know soap that is the constellations. Or maybe we should do Kat because we know that those are constellations. Anpu is a part of a constellation as well, but I do want to see what Anpu is about. Anubis. Another name for the jackal god Anubis is opener of the way. When this hieroglyphic appears, Anubis will lead you into an alternate realms for the purpose of your ultimate transformation and spiritual growth. He opens the gateway to spirit communication and even to poetry, or even to poetry. He opens any gateway you intend to cross and does so in a magical manner, almost as if he were padding just ahead of you, then turning to look over his shoulder and peer into your eyes and ask, "Are you coming?" Or, "Come on, I dare you." In the photo above, we see Anpu just to the right of the Ankh depicted. Interesting. So the uh, mm, the collective is undergoing a spiritual awakening during the Lunar New Year, or this is what the Lunar New Year is bringing in. Because the ancient Cometians, we used to honor the Lunar New Year as well. We had three different calendars that we were operating off of, and it wasn't just us, the Mayans, everybody. We all had the same technology, the same history, the same information. So something about that could be coming to light as well too. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I think Kat is altar. Let's see, Kat. Kat, Kahat is the empty vessel waiting to fill prior to conception, and it is the vacant body shell after the soul takes flight. While some hieroglyphs are purely phonetic, others work as both images and sound. In one instance, the stripped circular glyph in the photo denotes the sound k, and the image of that sound is the darkened circle of the new moon. One might think of how a new moon in the sky is a form, a circle that contains no light but once held the reflected light of the sun. The body on its bier demonstrates that the light has gone out from this form. It is an empty shell. The Khat is a form that once contained spiritual vitality but is now devoid of spiritual light. The line drawing represents a second way of writing the word Khat. It depicts a fish expressing the idea of the smell of a decaying life form. The fish hieroglyph is sometimes accompanied by a hieroglyph of a pustle, again suggesting putrefaction. Whereas birds are life forms that live high above us, fish live far beneath the ground. The word kat in the hieroglyphic for the body is an anagram for the hieroglyphic for spirit, ankh. At death, ankh is the spiritual body found for heaven or bound for heaven. The physical kat is bound for earth. And for the physical body, modern priests commend the body to the earth with the phrase ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Although the Egyptians mummified the body, their comparable phrase would have been body to earth, soul to sky in the Pyramid Text 305. Since that Khat had been a receptacle for the spirit of the divine and contained a living energetic field, it retains remnants of spirit's energy. The living vibrations of any individual leaves fingerprints upon the object it touches or inhabits. Having a long history of attachment for a particular body or an innate form of that matter enlivens the form. The cot retains the memory. In such a way, medium may pick up impressions from objects worn from an individual, whether that individual is still among the living or not. A holy relic on an altar in a church or worn by an individual contains the sanctified vibrations that it has acquired through ritual, prayer, or daily conscious attention. The basalt statue of the lion goddess Sekhmet and Karnak has been a living entity for thousands of years. beginning with the enlivening rituals of the ancients and continuing through the spiritual attention of those modern day priests and priestesses who travel to speak with her. Hey, yes, trip to Egypt, yes. Um, my bad, y'all. I got distracted. Lyle Watson, in his book, The Nature of Things, The Secret Life of Inanimate Objects, discusses the way reanimated statues, in a particular, Virgin Mary statue in a Southern California mission seems to come alive, weep, and wonder about the sanctuary of the church, despite the fact that it weighs 60 pounds and is anchored to the floor by an iron chain. The word "cot" also means fire altar within the sacred temple, where wafting incense or kaptet and earthly offerings were burnt and made sacred. Imagine the cot form as an enclosed container for light. Within the temple or within the physical self, cot defines the space where transformation occurs. In Egyptian religious rites, the Niles, which contained the sacred statue could only be approached by the pharaoh or his high priest. Ooh, this is long, y'all. Hold on, let me see how long this is. Okay, bear with me. In a similar way, now the vanished Ark of the Covenant contained the holiest relics of the Jewish faith. Only the pure could approach the Ark or the Niles, but none might open it except the most holy man. Mm. So maybe this possible incarnation of Jesus or Yeshua returning, is going to be able to access the Ark of the Covenant. This is also giving me, like, I just saw the sword of Gryffindor. So, like, only a person of pure of heart or a person that's worthy will be able to get access to the sword of Gryffindor. So, anyway, otherwise, once released, the intensity of light contained within would sear whomever opened it as the pure energy returned to its source. Kot signifies a sacred relationship to God, given that those embalmers of the ancient world were high priestesses of Anubis, or high priests of Anubis, one who assisted souls in transition. Hospice workers, undertakers, and Reiki masters all work with Kot energies. They know how to roll up the Akashic records, bundle them, and send them with the deceased into the next realm. For our Akashic records go with us when we depart the physical plane. Both the corpse and the fetus may appear as cot bodies, represented by the fish as depicted in the illustration. The Oxnorhynchus fish was often used as a hieroglyph for cot because in certain versions of the Osirian myth, it was this fish that ate the phallus of the dismembered Osiris. Oh wow, I didn't know that. For that reason, the generative part was never found. Thus, Osiris couldn't complete his physical resurrection. The fish later became a symbol of the Christian tradition for the God resurrected in spirit. Alive and thrashing in the subterranean waters, swimming in the flow of psychic unconscious, the fish connotes the profound life of spirit that underlies the world of appearances, said the late mythologist and poet J.E. Circlot. All life, whether mammalian, avian, or amphibian, the word begins life and a similar looking being shaped fish like fetus. The word cot is also written hieroglyphically with the emblem of a cow belly and teats signifying the womb of the great goddess. Sometimes the word cot contains the image of a lion bed, similar to the one that appeared in the treasures of Tutankhamun, that contains a swallowed human. The lion bed was used for one of three gilded funerary biers in the mummification process. The lion bed represents the energy of Sekhmet, the goddess who is both the devourer and protector. That swaddled being on the lion bed may indicate that at death or in a trance that induces a near death experience, the Egyptian initiate devoured physically by Sekhmet. When he awakened reborn, he was said to have passed through the skin of a lion. Surviving the experience of having died and being reborn was the hallmark of the shaman or high priest. A shaman returns to the body with renewed spiritual vision and the information he seeks, but at death, the soul is released and we are consumed by the light and by the fire. Wow. So, light flows into the body at birth, preparing a place for life experiences of transformation. As light leaves the body, it takes with it experiences and wisdom. Someone in your community or family is completing their karma now, preparing to leave. Or it may simply be that he or she is leaving behind a matter that is over and done with. It is time to close the book and move on. Y'all, I oh, and I just seen 2020, and when I was just talking to somebody, I saw 1010. I hope you watching this, honey. I heard it's already done. It's already done. There's some type of stronghold that's being broken up off of you, and somebody experienced some type of near death, freak accident, or something like that. There's some type of evil spirit that's being broken up off of you. Um, Shamans. It spoke of the shamans. I was called to this shaman dream oracle. Hey, something about channel trace. 33333. My Zulu shaman tribe. The home of the constellation of the White Rhino. Can you give us some shamanic messages about the Lunar New Year? What we should be made aware of? What should we work on in regards to this chapter that's ending? Seems almost kind of abruptly. We got the farther gate, a bold step forward. Didn't I tell y'all 55? We got 33 and 55 here, heavily. Yeah, we got moving out of stagnation. Dust devil. Ooh wee. And then we got radical acceptance. Clarity and organization. Movement toward adventure. $10.72. 150. 1515. Double devil energy. The devil is being moved away from you. This could be some type of soul tie that's being broken as well too. So number 55. The farther gate, the next experience, legacy evolving in a bold step forward. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin walking towards your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust. Okay, dust devil here. Oh, we. Uh, I'm hearing get up off of that thing and shake it till you feel better. Somebody better get up off that thing. Do not dally. Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. Somebody is causing some type of bad shit to be conjured up by like relishing the past. Somebody has to be coming to a radical acceptance. Know that you are loved and it's time for you to move forward. And that doesn't mean that there isn't love in this situation or love in this relationship, but it's time to move forward. Because you causing your own stagnation by staying here. We got a tidy house and the spirit of the river too. So somebody needs to call on their water spirit deities or something like that. Somebody needs to wash up or clean up or like wash the walls or something like that. I'm hearing scrying. I don't even know what that means, but I feel like they're telling me I'm scrying right now because I don't even feel like I need to read the book on this. Any other shamanic messages for those that need it for the Lunar New Year? What should you made aware? What should we be made aware of as a collective? We got overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. I just heard this gospel song. I'm living in the overflow. We got deep, quiet, meditation, and stillness. Somebody needs to meditate. Mm. And then we got many masks, the authentic self, and that came in reverse. So somebody needs to be stop being afraid of stepping into your power. Don't be overwhelmed by your own spiritual gifts, by your own power. Got 1155 here, 111, big changes that are happening. It's a new beginning. This was a blessing in disguise. It's time for you to step into your power. Stop being scared. You don't have to wear a mask. I'm seeing something about banded agate. Somebody could wear an agate inside of a crystal thing around their neck. We got overflow. I'm hearing, I'm living in the overflow. I'm living in the overflow. Somebody's like not realizing that they're living in the overflow right now. Don't wear a mask trying to assimilate and be like other people. This is giving like this situation with Trump. Like it seems like a lot of people could be a little bit worried about what's going on with this Project 2025 bullshit. But it's like, if you know you're protected, if you know you're a child of God, then you're protected. You have nothing to worry about. So it just seems like you need to take some time to meditate and to connect with spirit and ask him what he would have you to do. And so, a lot of the time, that's just to be still and know that he is God. There's nothing else you can do. Wow. I almost don't even want to pull no tarot because I don't feel like that's necessary. But can you give us a storyline, please? For this time, I'll leave it there. How am I supposed to read the card then? Something about a happy home with your children too. Being content with being a stay-at-home parent. I'm hearing like somebody could be on Section 8 and you feel some type of way because you're getting like housing subsidies or something like that, and you feel like Page of Cups, like this is small. Like somebody could be trying to make you feel small because you're receiving government assistance or something like that. Or like you're protected from the bullshit that everybody else is about to face. Yeah, we got the Six of Swords moving on the calmer waters. Still with the Ten of Cups. Overall energy, we got the Page of Pentacles. So money could be moving slow, or money could be stop movement. We got the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is giving like somebody could be getting fired from their job or getting laid off or something like that, or somebody feels like their opportunities are starting to be more and more limited. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Fool. You're being forced to move forward. Somebody, you know you're not supposed to be working a job, bro. You know you're not supposed to be working a job. That's why this shit don't never work out. You're like, damn, bro, why can't I never keep a job? Why can't this shit don't never work? Because it's not supposed to. Because it's not supposed to. We got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you can't even, the sword's not even letting you feel no type of way. It's like you could be, I'm getting like this fake energy. This is so funny. Like with the Knight of Swords here and the Three of Swords, it's like, okay, so the Page of Pentacles is the overarching energy. So something about somebody's money is moving slower. They receiving like teenager wages, or something about like your wages are still in the teens. You want to be making wages in like the 20s and stuff like that. With the Knight of Swords coming towards you, it's like something is being cut off or something is being stopped or something like that. But I'm seeing this horse that's looking out the side of his eye that's looking at this nigga on a horse like, you really on that type of time type shit? Like, is it really this serious right now? So it's like, you know that shit is not that serious, but you're trying to make it more serious than it actually is. Here with the Three of Swords, it's like your heart is not even really broken like that. Because the Queen of Cups coming in reverse, that's usually somebody that's emotionally in touch. So it seems like somebody's pretty detached from this. I just heard, I saw it coming. Somebody saw this coming. So Why even be attached? Like that reminds me of the news and stuff too. Like, why sit up here and watch the news and be so worried about what's going on with Trump and all the rest of this other shit and Target and all the rest of it? Like, even I've been paying attention to it, but that's because I need to know where I'm going to be putting my motherfucking black dollars at, because I work too hard to be spending my money with racist pricks. So like, I need to be knowing where my money is going to be going. So with the food coming here, it's like there's a perfect opportunity that's being made available to us, especially Black people here in America. There's a perfect opportunity, a perfect market that's opening up towards for all of us right here in tax season. Why can't people get their money together, get a warehouse, go buy in bulk some Black owned products and stuff like that, sell them online, have little satellite warehouses and shit like that? Like, why can't we do that? Auntie Tab, like, come on now, bruh. Ten of Pentacles coming in reverse. Baby girl, you are a millionaire and you are crying about Target taking your shit off the fucking shelf. Queen of Wands in reverse. You're not a slave. Take your fucking power back. As a matter of fact, I was just watching something the other day. They said don't even say take your power back, because that's not your power. Your power would never do some bullshit like that. Take your products and go sell them online. Get you a fucking warehouse. It's not that expensive. It's really not. You're a millionaire. Be for real. You really want this shit, you need to work hard for it. What the hell? We got Atlanta. We got Detroit. We got Chicago. We still got all the Black Meccas. We still got all the Black Wall Streets. We ain't never left. We ain't never went nowhere. We just start spending our dollars with other places, other people, because they kept burning down our places over and over again until we decided to assimilate with society. Tell me about the present for the people that need these messages in regards to the Lunar New Year. What do we need to know? Higher source of light, spirit guides, ancestors, star family. Come on now. Let's not make it hard on ourselves. Stop working with these people. Some people just need to be cut off. Some people don't deserve to be worked with. Take your dollars elsewhere. Take your love, your happiness, your energy elsewhere. If it's not valued, if it's not respected, take it somewhere else. Period. It's not that hard to understand. Three of Pentacles in reverses. That's refusing to work with somebody. We need to start boycotting. So there could be boycotts that are coming up. And it's giving not just the Black community, but everybody. Y'all fell for the okie doke. Is this going to be the revolution? This the year of the snake. Yeah, last year we had the year of the dragon. Crazy how all these reptilians and these lizards and shit is trying to go change the fucking timelines. Especially Elon Musk. Show them ass out of here. We got the Temperance card. Things are going to be made balanced. The first to become last and the last to become first. We got the Five of Cups. There could be some people being left behind or some things we have to leave behind that we could be sad about, but just know that we didn't lose it all. The Empress here in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. And you know they're trying to kill the mother. They're trying to just say, fuck the divine mother completely. We're not about to let them do that. We're not about to let them do that. They got a whole storyline behind this shit. This is draconic shit. This is taking away women's rights to have sovereignty over their own fucking bodies. This is what they mean when Elon Musk said he was trying to take us back to Mars, that fucking low ass frequency where we destroyed the motherfucking planet with our nuclear bombs, having galactic wars and shit. They trying to take niggas back for real. And Kamala wasn't going to be no better either. So don't sit up here and be, no, don't do that. We have 4 years to come up with a better candidate. And what did we come up with? Sleepy Joe and Auntie Karen. Get it together. We got the King of Cups here in reverse. We got the Hangman in reverse. Detachment is required. The Tower in reverse. If you need to detach to protect yourself from this tower that is falling. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. There's no moving forward from this. We got the High Priestess. We just need to detach for the time being. We got the Ten of Cups coming in reverse. We got the Chariot coming in reverse. We got the Six of Swords. And we got the Five of Pentacles. So somebody could be fearful of being homeless. We got the Four of Wands. Somebody could be fearful of like losing their home, losing their children, just losing everything, losing their car, not being able to move around. But it's like, at some point, we got to walk away from this game of the fucking Matrix they playing in our face. They playing right in our face. We got to stop participating in the fucking game. Nobody can play games with us if we're not playing the game. It's time to walk away. And if that looks like we about to walk into the Five of Pentacles, tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? We got the Moon in reverse. Detachment doesn't mean not being in touch with your emotions. We are allowed to feel some type of way about this bullshit. But don't wallow. Don't stay there. You still need to have... We are supposed to go through life with a certain level of detachment in the first place. Like, we're not supposed to attach ourselves to these things that are earthly, because eventually our God leaves. Our soul, it leaves. Our physical body, yes, is bound to earth, like they just said. But there's a level of detachment that needs to happen. So moving forward, can you tell us what we need to do moving forward? Ooh. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Don't force it. Something about don't force this shit. Don't force yourself to try to go get a job. Don't force yourself to try to go assimilate with these fucking people that obviously don't want us around, don't respect us, don't value us. No, none of that shit. As far as our dollars go. Now, as far as policies, all the rest of that other shit, yeah, we need to be forcing some shit. You're like, who the fuck are you voting for? Start learning state and local laws. Vote at the state and local levels where it actually fucking matters. He got all these motherfuckers into place over years and years and years and years of time. Y'all been slacking. We've been slacking. Not actually voting for the shit that's important. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. By not forcing whatever this situation is, by not forcing the Most High's hand, by being so pressed about having this certain aesthetic or lifestyle or this certain amount of money or something like that, you're going to avoid some type of like energy hijacking or something like that. With the Nine of Cups coming here, and the Four of Pentacles, it's like God is going to supply all your needs and all your riches according to the glory of his kingdom and all the rest of that other stuff. But you still have to be detached from these material things. We need to stop being so fucking materialistic. So hyper consumerism. We consume so much. We have so much waste. Food, clothes, plastic. We produce so much. We overproduce. And then there's people that are going without. How? And then I come to find out all of our clothes, when we be giving it away in the little bins, and they be like, oh yeah, you're doing something good when you give your clothes away in these little bins that go outside. They dump that shit in Africa, and they're causing economic disasters over there because the clothes are just sitting there, and then they burn the clothes, and then they got these synthetic dyes and all the rest of this other shit up there, poisoning the fucking people with the clothes that we keep consuming over and over again. Oh, not to mention when you buy your clothes from places like, I don't know, Temu, Shein, Fashion Nova. First of all, you're taking away from real, actual people that create real clothing. I understand that it's expensive to invest in that kind of stuff, but think about this. That shit comes with a warning label on it. It says P65. These clothing companies and shit like that, they're giving you cancer through your fucking clothes. Your skin is your largest organ on your fucking body. They're giving you cancer through the clothes, my nigga. Because you want to buy cheap shit. And buy shit for bodies that's made for BBLs, and you wondering, oh, why this don't look cute on me? This don't, because it's not made for normal, natural fucking bodies. This shit is made for BBL blow up doll bitches. We gotta get it together. We got the 9 of Pentacles here, the 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. And then if that means you need to stop going out, stop hanging out around a whole bunch of people, stop drinking and shit, going to the fucking club, and oh, should I pay my bills or should I go drink? I think you should go to AA. I'm sorry. Ain't no way in hell. This 22, I almost said 2026, because it feel like 2026, y'all. We are not in 2026 sitting up here contemplating if we're going to pay our rent or drink or smoke. Choosing between paying your bills and like, we got to have better priorities. I'm talking to myself too. That's why when I'm actually prepared to start my fast, I'm going to do this shit the right way. We got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Step away from the illusion. I just heard, and that's what the challenge is for this year. Step away from the illusions that you're creating for yourself. Stop kicking up a damn dirt devil because you're scared to take a leap of faith. It's now or never, for real. And we need to start detaching ourselves from this materialistic, fake ass reality, bro. People aren't even real. Like, oh my God, the amount of BBLs I see everywhere, it's like sickening. And now it's this one guy watching the UK. This nigga got online. He just be doing like little pop culture news and stuff like that. He got online one day and was Marab Morelli is his name. He said, "Why are niggas walking around with BBL? You niggas got BBL. The niggas getting BBLs. The niggas." We gotta stop this shit. Stop the fucking madness. I'm not against the LGBTQ. I am a part of the alphabet mafia, all the rest of that other shit. But my nigga, at some point, y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all going overboard. You bitches want to be robots now? Y'all walk around with silicone in y'all fucking body? Tell me who has had a BBL that's lived for a long ass time that's not a fucking major celebrity that didn't die from complications of the fucking surgery. You're injecting silicone into your fucking body. What is that doing to your blood? To your DNA? That goes with the food as well. I'm sure y'all noticed the food start going bad real quick now. Yeah, because it doesn't have fucking chemicals and all the rest of that other stuff inside of it. We have to go back to the time of our ancestors. We have to go back to a sense of detachment from this motherfucking earth. Know that we're here to learn a lesson, to further our soul's progress, but we need to detach from this materialistic bullshit and realize we are here for a spiritual experience, for a spiritual lesson. treat our body like the fucking temple that it is. That's the task for this year. Damn. And I feel something about Indian food. I've been eating a lot of Indian food lately, y'all. And a lot of people, they be like, well, we are the indigenous, but I get it. I get it. You don't got to go there. Black people was everywhere. We was all over the whole fucking everything, my nigga. You don't have to sit up here and tell me, come on now. And the people that are of that heritage that choose to gaslight people and act like all of y'all heritage didn't come from indigenous Black people heritage, y'all got something. Yeah. This gonna be a real interesting year for y'all. For the people that choose to deny what Black people, melanated people have done for this fucking planet. We are the planet. So something about having a more kombucha, eating more like herbs and spices and stuff like that, taking care of your gut health. One more. What can you tell us for the Lunar New Year? Messages for the Lunar New Year. We got choice. Number 4, you got to make a choice. And then we got impartial in reverse. You cannot be impartial. Choose ye this day whom you serve. God, the God inside of you, self-study. The God outside of you, the God you choose to worship, the God you choose to honor, or do you serve man? Do you honor materialistic, physical fucking things more than you honor the spiritual experience that you actually were brought here to have? Do you value your soul more than you value some motherfucking Jordans on your feet? That's the question. This is the real Armageddon, the battle between the soul and the ego. This is Hogwarts. This is the Deathly Hallows. Letting go of your ego. Voldemort's part of inside of Harry Potter was his fucking ego. That evil shit that made him get the snapping and get the acting all crazy and shit. Letting Satan in and let him control his emotions and his thoughts and his behaviors and what he could see and what he knew and his destiny. Come on, bruh. Sacrifice. Time to let that ego go. And I'm preaching to myself because letting my ego go has been very difficult. Very. I'm highly egotistical fucking person. What the fuck? Because I'm always so sure. I don't know if that's to my ego or my intuition. I guess this is my year to figure that out. So we got choice. Darupadi, this is her name. Darupadi was a fearless woman who did not believe in putting up a docile, submissive front at being insulted, which was very unusual for those times. What did I say? She demanded justice when it was due, and she did not hesitate to condemn kings and warriors when necessary. She thus created a choice for herself without blindly accepting conditions thrust upon her. When Arjuna brought Darupadi his prize in the archery competition home, Kunti assumed that it was an object and suggested that it should be shared by all 5 brothers. So Darupadi became the wife of all of the Pandavas. She was later used in the game of dice as the final wager by Yudhishthira. But with her strong oratorical and argumentative skills, she freed herself and her husbands from servitude. Known for her unparalleled beauty and intelligence, she was also wise and compassionate. This card symbolizes the myriad of choices available to you. Sometimes too many choices can lead to confusion. It advises you that while having many options is a wonderful thing, making the right choice, the important decision, is more vital. When presented with a dazzling array of choice, take your time and use practical wisdom to figure out what best suits your current situation. Well, that was pretty straightforward. It's time to rise up. It's time to come together. Okay. The last depression that we had, we also had the Black Renaissance at the same time. We had our ancestors, our grandpa, great grandparents and shit like that, great grand aunties living in Harlem, New York, in the high rises and shit like that, having a fucking, man, the chitlin circuit was created. That's when they started having house parties and stuff like that, selling plates and shit. Come on, bruh. Stop acting like this ain't in our blood to do that. And some Black people, it feels like, it feels a little cringy to have to go back and do that again. But we have to support each other. Otherwise, we all gonna perish. We all gonna perish. And now it's not just about Black people. It's about all people. It's about Americans. It's about the oppressed across the fucking diaspora, across the world. It's time for us to stand up to these powers that be. They're not gonna, no, we're not gonna relinquish control to these fucking psychos. Stop giving your energy away to this shit that don't fucking matter. Like the stuff that's going on, it don't matter. It's about how you respond. It's about how you respond. So I'm gonna get a spiritual allies card and a ascended master to work with us as we leave this place, but not his sight. We got Angelite. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to work with Angelite at this time because that was the first crystal that I pulled out today. I'm hearing the halls of Amenti. Somebody could be walking through the halls or walking through the deathly hollows. Just make sure you got your rod and your staff and your cloak of invisibility or your protection from your deities to keep you hidden. Psalms 91. Somebody needs to read that shit. As you're hidden in the shadows, you're protected under the arms of the Most High. Yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you should fear no evil. Spirit guide card, please. That's way too many. Let's get 3, please. Okay. I feel like I'm not asking them. Ancestors and spirit guides. Can we please have 3 spirit guide cards that would like to work with the collective during this Lunar New Year? Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't ask that question right. We got Leo in reverse and we got Eos. One more, please. That's too many. We got ayahuasca. Somebody could go on a trip or something like that. End up seeing something about a bird or something about a raven. Thank you. Wow. We got Black Panther. Come on now. We all knew and loved the spirit of the Black Panthers. It's time for us to shit. If they call us terrorists, oh well. We know that. What the fuck? Duh. Bring terror to their existence. Bring terror to the fact that we actually can come together and create some shit for ourselves. That's what's terrifying. The fact that they're losing power. Fuck them people. But anyway. I didn't even bring my damn book down here. Terrible, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. So, Leo, number 53. I create the life I want to live. Don't let nobody else create this life for you. This is your life. You have to live it. So you need to be co-creating with spirit. Figure out how you want to live your life. And for me, I just realized I just want to be in the flow. I just want to be in the flow. I don't want to go against my own flow unless spirit is, or higher source of light is asking me to do that. So, bold, vibrant, and fearless, Leo stands tall and proud in their light. They have worked so hard to get to this moment and knew that they could do it. After all, Leo is their own number one fan. Leo is the daring reminder that you can create your own experience in this lifetime. Leo is a leader, giving you permission to lead in your own way. You deserve the life that you have been dreaming of. The universe is rooting for you and believes in you. And we're in the opposite of the age of Aquarius. So that would be the dark age of Leo. So you need to learn you can manifest your own reality. The universe is rooting for you and believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself, period. Oh, manifesting the reality you want is creating it. Each day, imagine yourself living your best life. Take note of what you smell, taste, and how you feel at the moment. Picture your surroundings with clear details. Let this manifestation practice work its magic as you experience the life you want to be living by holding the frequency of it in the present moment. So the journal prompt for that is, what does my ideal life look like? Okay. So next we got number 5, Eos. I am worthy of my desires. Yes. There's a sacred key that's going to be given to you as well too. So I've seen like this little key in her hand, or it's coming to her. The Greek goddess of the dawn, Eos, is a bringer of light and new beginnings. Draped in robes of saffron with wings to carry her through the sky. Oh wow. Eos is said to have been responsible for opening the gates of heaven, which let the morning sun in. She's also the sister of Helios, the sun god, and Selene, the moon goddess. Then we just had the sun and the moon and all of that stuff here too. And then we got Ptah, Sekhmet, and Nefertum, and the constellations too. The Pyxis, the Pisces, and the Equilium constellations that linked up too. So there's a holy triad that's watching over us during this time. That's awesome. So while Eos is the perfect reminder of starting each day fresh and new, she also has a wild energy about her and an unquenchable desire, like Sekhmet. Let her inspire you to look at your life with fresh eyes as you explore your own desires. Whether it's romantic or dreamy, reigniting your passion can be rejuvenating and enlightening in an entirely new and unexpected way. Let yourself explore all the possibilities and see where you end up. Journal prompt is, what do I deeply desire? And last, we got Black Panther. I honor myself and, oh, wait, hold on, wait, that's 38. My bad, y'all. Okay, I am protected, period. This is going back to that hieroglyphic word. I'm just seeing like it was the story of Sekhmet, and it was like the baby lion, and they were lying down, and it was supposed to mean the great devourer or the great protector. So as you lie down and you surrender to source, make sure you in your highest vibration so you don't get devoured. And even if you do, just know that you can rise from the ashes again like a phoenix, like the like the Bennu bird. So I am protected. Black Panther sits atop a tree branch, illuminated by the light of the moon. Man, something about the sun, the moon, and the stars is here. A graceful creature, Black Panther quietly observes and witnesses its surroundings. Its deep, dark fur keeps Black Panther protected while also setting it apart from the rest of the animal kingdom. The Black Panther is a powerful symbol of spiritual rebirth. Didn't I tell y'all something? The Hebrew Israelites is waking up, bro. I'm telling you. With that crescent moon, the fertile crescent. I knew I was connected to the Fertile Crescent. Y'all, I got this tattooed on my arm in 2020, and I still don't have a complete understanding of why they told me to get this tattoo, but it's starting to come to me now, like people of the sun and of the stars and shit like that, like certain. Anyway. The Black Panther is a powerful symbol spiritual rebirth. If you have found yourself looking through the depths of your emotions or seeking psychic guidance, then Black Panther is a sign that the universe has been listening. The Black Panther is a guardian like no other, and in this stage of your journey, know that you are divinely protected. Connected to the dark moon, Black Panther also represents your ability to travel through the darkness and find the light. Tap into your inner power and know that you can uncover your dream reality. Release any uncertainty to the universe and move forward, knowing that your own power alone is a force to be reckoned with. Journal prompt is: what signs have I seen recently, and what do those mean to me? Period. Shit. I'm gonna do my homework today too, y'all. I like that. So, our last little message. I know this is for us. Yeah. We got number 24, Ascended Master Mary Magdalene and Aqua Aura Quartz, Divine Alchemy. Mary Magdalene, my mama. Her in the chat. So let's see what kind of guidance she would like to integrate upon us. We bring you the blessing of divine alchemy. Divine alchemy is the art of transmutation, the application of spiritual consciousness to physical form, so profound that an entirely new form evolves. It is irreversible change. It is the coal transformed into the diamond, the lead of sleeping matter awakened into the radiant gold of consciousness. Successful alchemical transformation requires patience, courage, and belief in the power of spirit above all else. The radical and permanent transformation effected by divine alchemy may seem miraculous to the outsider viewing its changed form. Yet the alchemist knows that when spiritual consciousness meets physical matter, the world will never be the same again. Yes! We are rising, y'all! Yes! Yes! Lemuria 5 is being anchored down. It's lit. I'm excited. I'm going to read the rest of this. Alchemists have also been considered eccentric. They appear to labor on tasks of the mainstream either don't comprehend or consider impossible. Yet the alchemists of the old and modern day spiritual alchemists are the ones who see reality most clearly and understand divine power most accurately. They know the healing transformational power of divine energy is beyond any limitation the mind can conceive. This is why they never assume that something is impossible. They are open to the workings of the divine will and how healing can best happen, which is not always in the correct ways one might expect. They do not see reality as fixed and the material world as a solid, impenetrable, unchanging form. They know that all of creation is energy, and energy can change form. When higher consciousness is applied to the energy, the form which evolves is the one shining divine beauty. The sole tasks of divine alchemists, whether they think of themselves in those terms or not, is to repair the damage that fear-based consciousness has generated in the world. A divine alchemist may do this with a focus of environmental or socioeconomic issues, or through the arts, or through the focus on or through the arts, creative expression, healing work with the body, mind, or soul, or through cooking, educating others about nourishment. Alchemists may do their work on the greater human collective powerfully, but behind the scenes. They may do this by bringing higher consciousness into their own being and then allowing that to permeate their work in their corporate, financial, legal, or political sectors, or in the worlds of marketing and media, where their elevated spiritual frequency is so very needed at this time. Period, source. No matter what realm you enter, your soul has the ability to trigger alchemical change. Whether you are always conscious of it or not, your presence is helping to repair bodies, minds, hearts, and souls from the terror that has been conditioned into them over lifetimes. You are helping to heal the doubt, face fear-based habits, and self-destructive behavioral patterns that plague the human collective psyche. You are here to apply love, higher understanding, and wisdom into the world. In the application of that higher consciousness, alchemy begins, and in time, genuine divine beauty rises up out of the sacred fires of transformation. The ugly duckling releases it to be a swan. Wow. Get It Together by India Ari. She has a song, a lyric in there that says, "The ugly duckling grew up to be a swan." And that always stuck with me since I was a little girl. And that album came out in like 2001. I was just listening to it the other day. It's a song called Get It Together by India Ari. Y'all need to listen to that. You need to heal your body. You need to heal your heart. Whatsoever you sow, you will reap. Period. Alchemy always starts with the alchemist. It is will and belief that empowers the alchemists to continue their sacred work, even if it is misunderstood or dismissed by those that don't know any better. When the oracle of divine alchemy comes to you, you are being advised that something in your world, perhaps something even in your body, is going to be blessed with healing transformation so profound it can never be undone. This spiritual repair is not simply a patch up job, but a profound reconstruction that will change the substance, quality, and consciousness that the physical world of that physical world reality. There will be a purging and a reconstruction. That's why Trump had to be president, because he about to tear everything down, and it's up to us to rebuild it. I get it, we didn't rebuild it over and over and over again, but let's rebuild it our way. A way that it can never be torn down again, like them pyramids. Let's take some notes from our ancestors. This oracle comes to you with a message also for your alchemical empowerment. Whatever you want to change in your physical world can change. What is needed is a commitment to consciousness, growth, and unconditional trust in the process. Don't give up until don't give up until it is as you wish it would be. You must believe in yourself and in the power of the divine. The art of divine alchemy will express itself through you, and the world around you shall be blessed by its healing power. Wow. So I'm going to say this invocation now upon the collective, even for the ones that's not listening, for everybody on this planet, for every atom, every being, every entity, everything with energy. I speak this prayer over them, over it. I call upon the crystal angel of Aqua Aura Quartz and ascended Master Mary Magdalene, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the healing blessing of divine alchemy. May I be gifted with unassailable faith in the complete healing transformation possible with higher consciousness. May that which has become damaged be repaired. May the consciousness that has become diminished be revived into unconditional love. May all divine alchemists that serve unconditional love be empowered, supported, sustained, inspired, and motivated in their work until they manifest the divine potential seeking to be liberated through their service. Through divine will and my own free will, so be it. Period. So this is the affirmation over us. Through my surrendered service, divine alchemy heals and transforms me and my world. All right, this is our affirmation for the Lunar New Year. We're going to say it 2 more times because they want to say it 3 times to get it in our system. Through my surrendered service, divine alchemy heals and transforms me and my world. And one more time, I'm going to speak this over the entire collective, every atom, every being of energy, every piece of energy on this planet, high vibration to low vibration. I speak this over all of us throughout this Lunar New Year. Through our surrendered service, divine alchemy heals and transforms us and our world. Highest Source Light, we thank you so much for these messages. We just thank you for your divine alchemy, your blessing of divine alchemy. Help us to lead with our hearts and lead with love and compassion and service to each other so that we can rebuild our world and bring Lemuria 5 and anchor in the beautiful, wonderful blessings that you have already spoken to us that will be ours. We thank you so much for your guidance, your protection, and help us to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us the courage to change the things that we cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. Always. We love you and we praise you. I love y'all. I honor y'all. I thank y'all. And I will catch y'all on the next reading. Bye. Ashe.